Hello students, my name is Arshan and today we will do the 13th chapter of class 7th mathematics textbook of NCERT, and the name of the chapter is Exponents and Powers part 3. So students, very large numbers are difficult to read and understand, compare and also to operate. To make all these things easier, we use exponents, and exponents convert many of the large numbers in a shorter form. So, in the last part, we talked about laws of exponents and we saw some laws with same base. Now in this part, we will talk about laws of exponents with different bases and same exponents and more. So let us start our chapter with multiplying powers with the same exponents. So student, take a question, that is 2 to the power 3 multiplied with 3 to the power 3. Can you simplify it? Notice that here the two terms 2 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 3 have different bases but the same exponents. Now that is 4 to the power 4 multiplied by 3 to the power 4. Now in this we will take 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4 and multiplied by 4. This whole multiplied to 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, which will give us 4 multiplied by 3 times, which will give us 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 12, which is equals to 12 to the power 4. Now also consider this question, that is 3 to the power 2 multiplied by a to the power 2, or we can also say that 3 square multiplied by a square. So this will become 3 multiplied by 3, this whole multiplied by a multiplied by a. So we can also write it as 3 multiplied by a whole square, or 3a to the power 2, because 3 multiplied by a is 3a. So students, in general, for any non-zero integer a, we can say that a to the power m multiplied by b to the power m, where the exponents are same. The answer will be ab to the power m, where m is any whole number. Let us move on to example question number 8. Example question number 8, express the following terms in the exponential form. So students, 2 multiplied by 3 to the power 5. For that, we will take 2 multiplied by 3 and multiply it 5 times. So we will get 2 multiplied 5 times whole multiplied by 3, which is multiplied 5 times, which we can also write as 2 to the power 5 multiplied by 3 to the power 5. Similarly, we will do the second question, which is 2a to the power 4. So this will become 2a multiplied 4 times, which will simplify into 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that is 2 multiplied 4 times whole multiplied by a, which is a multiplied into 4 times. So the answer we will get is 2 to the power 4 multiplied by a to the power 4. Similarly student, we will do the third question as well, which is minus 4m to the power 3. So we will simplify this into minus 4 multiplied 3 times whole into m multiplied 3 times, which will give us the answer as minus 4 to the power 3 multiplied by m to the power 3. This is the answer students. Now let us move on to another law, that is dividing powers with the same exponents. So students, see this question, that is 2 to the power 4 divided by 3 to the power 4. So if we simplify it, it will become 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So if we simplify it further, we can write it as 2 divided by 3 whole to the power 4. Similarly students, if we see this another question, that is a to the power 3 multiplied by b to the power 3. If we simplify it, we will get a multiplied 3 times divided by b multiplied 3 times. So we can write it as a divided by b whole to the power 3. So from these examples students, we can generalize that a to the power m divided by b to the power m is equals to a divided by b whole to the power m, where a and b are any non-zero integers and m is a whole number. So student, with this new information, let us solve this example, that is example number 9. Example number 9. The first question is 3 divided by 5 to the power 4. So students, to solve it, we know by the law that we have just studied that it will be 3 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 4. So we can further simplify it into 3 multiplied 4 times divided by 5 multiplied 4 times. Similarly, like this we will solve the second question as well, which is minus 4 divided by 7 whole to the power 5. So if we simplify it further, we can write it as minus 4 to the power 5 divided by 7 to the power 5, which is equals to minus 4 multiplied 5 times divided by 7 multiplied 5 times. This is our answer. With this students, let us move on to one another important topic of this chapter, that is numbers with exponent 0. So students, can you tell what is 3 to the power 5 divided by 3 to the power 5 equals to? You can solve it further by 3 multiplied 5 times divided by 3 multiplied 5 times, which will give you the answer as 1. But by using the laws of exponents, we know that 3 to the power 5 divided by 3 to the power 5 is equals to 3 to the power 5 minus 5, which will give us 3 to the power 0. So 3 to the power 0 is equals to 1, which we have solved earlier. Similarly students, if we take a to the power 3 divided by a to the power 3, so we know that it will become a to the power 3 minus 3, which is equals to a to the power 0. And if we solve this question, we can say that a multiplied 3 times divided by a multiplied 3 times is equals to 1. Thus, a to the power 0 is equals to 1. So students, for any non-zero integer a, we can say that any number except 0 raised to the power or exponent 0 is 1. So now with this, we are at the exercise 13.2 and we will solve the second question of exercise 13.2 to strengthen our subject knowledge, which is simplify and express each of the following in exponential form. Second question is 2 to the power 0 plus 3 to the power 0 plus 4 to the power 0. So to simplify this students, we have learnt previously that any number raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. So we can say that the answer is 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 3. Similarly, we will see the seventh question, which is 2 to the power 0 multiplied by 3 to the power 0 multiplied by 4 to the power 0 is equals to 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1. Hence, our answer is 1. So students, with this, let us move on to another topic, that is decimal number system. Now, let us look at the expansion of number 47,561, which we already know is 4 multiplied by 10,000 plus 7 multiplied by 1000 plus 5 multiplied by 100 plus 6 multiplied by 10 plus 1. We can also express it using powers of 10 students in the exponent form. So, therefore, 47,561 will become 4 multiplied by 10 to the power 4 plus 7 multiplied by 10 to the power 3 plus 5 multiplied by 10 to the power 2 plus 6 multiplied by 10 to the power 1 plus 1 multiplied by 10 to the power 0. Now note students, all these 10 with the power from 4 to 0 are the exponential form of 10,000 to 1. Similarly, in this way you can express any number. So students, with this we are on to our another topic, that is expressing large numbers in the standard form. So students, we can express all large numbers in the standard form, and any number can be expressed as a decimal number between 1.0 and 10.0, including 1.0 multiplied by a power of 10. Such a form of a number is called its standard form. Thus, we will take example of 5985. So, we can write it as 5.985 multiplied by 1000. 5.985 multiplied by 10 to the power 3 is the standard form of 5985. Also note students that 5985 can also be expressed as 59.85 into 100 or 59.85 into 10 to the power 2, but these are not the standard forms of 5985. Similarly, I can also express 5985 by writing 0.5985 into 10,000 which is also equals to 0.5985 into 10 to the power of 4. But all these are not the standard form of 5985. With this, students, we are at the example number 13. So let us perform this example. So example 13 is, express the following numbers in the standard form. First question is 5985.3. So students, to solve this, we can write it as 5.9853 into 1000, which we can also write as 5.9853 into 10 raised to the power 3. Now second question is 65950. So students, we can solve this question as 6.595 into 10,000, or this is also equals to 6.595 into 10 raised to the power 4. Then we will see the third one, which is 3430000. So students, we can also write it as 3.43 into 10 lakh, which is also equals to 3.43 into 10 to the power 6. Then students, we will see the fourth one, which is a very big number, that is 70040000000. Now students, see how easily we can write this number by using exponents. We can write it as 7.004 multiplied by 10 0000000, or we can also write it as 7.004 multiplied by 10 to the power 10. Now by using exponents, we can easily compare also big numbers, and we can also easily judge which number is big and which number is small. So students, with this, we are at the end of our chapter, and in this chapter we have learned about various interesting things like the decimal number systems, like the expressing of large numbers in the standard form. Also, we have learned about the numbers with exponent 0. And students, also we have learned about the laws of exponents. So students, with this I hope that you might have understood the concept of exponents well. We will meet next time with some other interesting chapter. Till then, bye bye.